What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Post Credits Podcast. This is a week of thrice episodes. This is the Oscars, the 98th Academy Awards wrap up. We now have the results of the tally, and it is very unfair.
Why?
Chris is just a better guesser than the rest of us. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, listen.
Grayson takes it personally.
Oh, no, I don't. Because it's not, it isn't. I don't think the Academy Awards, I don't think the awards are given to the ones who deserve it. I think they're spread around, and that's fine.
Bold statement. Bold statement against the Academy.
It's true.
Yeah, come on, man. That's as true as the sun's going to rise each day.
No, I meant it was true that your statement was bold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just...
You don't feel that way when movies you want to win.
No, I do. I told you I didn't want...
All I'm going to say.
I don't know. There was a few I was upset with.
All I'm going to say is that unlike Emma Stone, I pulled off the three-peat. That's
all right, you're hanging out with Grayson, Roger, and Chris. Let's go through the Oscar wrap-up.
Champion, Chris.
Okay.
Three-time
Academy Award-winning champion, Chris.
Back to back. Anyway,
whatever YouTube videos you're watching that predict well before this, it must be a good channel. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. So let's start. We're going to start in the same place we did when we were doing the predictions.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. And we have a little bit of an expanded discussion as we go. Let's talk about the best documentary short went to All the Empty Rooms. That was a guess for all of us.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, there wasn't much.
Well, you actually kept track of what won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Of course.
Once it, well, my category went, I don't care who
No,
won.
yeah. Honestly, that's fair.
Yeah, it's fine.
Best animated short went to the girl who cried pearls. That was me. That was a guess. I had no way.
Do you want Roger to read these since you need your glasses, or you got this?
Okay.
Okay, just checking.
Best live action short.
As he squints.
Best live action short was a tie. Wasn't it?
So that's something I've never seen before. I don't know if it's never happened before, but I don't ever remember seeing it. So
yeah,
well, that's kind of proof that.
No.
I think that's proof of what I said.
No, but here's the thing.
I don't think that's proof of anything.
We had twice the chances to win this category, and none of us
did.
picked the winner anyway.
No. I mean, how can there be a tie though? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Because there's a voting criteria.
Yeah.
It's how many votes, and it takes it. So there's a chance it could be a tie.
If there's an even number of voters, then they could land on an even number.
I know how the tie works.
Oh,
but I'm just saying, it just doesn't. Then they assume to me two of them tied. Then they have to re-vote.
It'll be interesting for us to dig in and see if there's never been a tie before and stuff. So that's kind of neat.
I'm not going to do that either.
All right, best sound.
Let's just be honest.
Best sound. Glad F1. You now have to refer to F1 as Academy Award-winning F1.
Definitely good for F1. I think we all picked F1, right? And
yes.
Yeah, it just goes to show that this is it probably deserves it. 3 assholes on the internet think so. So obviously it must be. But it was a great movie nonetheless, and the sound design in it was fantastic, and it's good to see it recognized for sure.
All right, best visual effects, Avatar. I think that was a no-brainer going forward.
They also three-peated. So Avatar. Okay.
Chris, you're so humble. It's really incredible.
I really am.
Best production design went to Frankenstein, which I didn't anticipate. I didn't anticipate the love for Netflix. Hollywood, the faster you love Netflix, the faster you go away. I don't know if anyone told you that, but that's fine.
That's a bold thing to say, man.
Yeah, it's true though.
It's not.
Well, I mean,
it definitely is.
Production design. I feel like Frankenstein's a believable one. You know what I mean? That was one of the things we talked about when we talked about about it on our catch up. It's just the castle looked amazing. It was like the sewer system within the aqueducts, the farmhouse, and everything. Like they did a good job with.
Yeah, but I didn't think it looked better than Sinners.
Okay, gotcha.
That's all. Best makeup and hairstyling. It went to that one. I didn't mark.
That one went to Frankenstein as well.
I went to Frankenstein. Okay, so yeah, Frankenstein cleaning.
I have 12 then.
Oh, son of a.
Oh God. Oh no, it gets worse for Grayson as we go on.
It gets worse. Best original score was Sinners.
There we go.
Yeah, best original score is good. That one I wasn't too surprised with. That was my.
Well,
guess.
I mean, so we all had the same one.
We did. So we did. Well, there's a few of them like that here.
I thought it might have been Begonia, but
Begonia didn't get nothing.
But
man.
Begonia didn't. Yeah,
Nothing.
Apparently, the critics didn't like that one, so that's what it is.
Or they just didn't want to give a third Oscar to Emma. So I mean, I get that.
But yeah, but other categories had Begonia too, like that one. So
best casting, that was one battle after another. I mean, this is one of many awards that went to that movie this year.
So I missed that one. I went with Sinners because I thought with the cast of Sinners that was a shoo-in for best cast. But it's also not clear what they judge this category on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's also kind of up in the air because I thought Marty Supreme might have been a good one too because I didn't see Marty Supreme. You guys talked a lot.
I really like Marty Supreme.
You guys talked a lot about how good of a casting.
It's a pretty good movie.
That Chalamet was for that. So I thought maybe, but
let's take a break for a second. What are we thinking about the Oscars this year? The presentation, the host, the terrible writing. What are we thinking about?
I mean, one of those things you definitely already gave an opinion on.
Sure, but I mean, they look so stiff.
Well, I mean,
reading from the teleprompter.
I legitimately asked Grayson during the show when he was complaining about something. I was like, "This is the first time we've ever actually watched the Oscars because this is no different than any other year."
I mean, I agree with Grayson that some of the writing
is atrocious,
was just bad, but it's never great, right?
No,
it's always weird, ham-fisted jokes and awkward presenters that are reading whatever that they decided would be a good thing to write down. I don't know.
I maintain the fact the Oscars should be 15 minutes long.
15 minutes is
15 minutes.
one hell of a number.
I don't think that's too short. But I mean,
bold
it's not.
statements.
What do you mean it's not for an award show? Come on.
You ever watch election night coverage?
It doesn't matter. Like
they can go through 100 election results.
It doesn't matter. Like you think they should
minutes.
eclipse a whole movie, a whole year's worth of. Like I thought you were joking this whole time. Are you really not joking about that?
No.
I mean,
because let me ask you a serious question.
Good Lord,
is the movie voting world more important than our political voting?
No, of course not.
It shouldn't take fucking longer.
But it doesn't. but why 15 minutes? Like I want the people who win to go up on stage and accept their award. That's a big deal to people. Like that much I agree with. 15 minutes, no. 4 hours, too long. 8 to 10 is a good Sunday night, once a year thing.
I mean, it
was
7 to 10:38 when we.
Was it 7? I thought
7
it was 8.
o'clock.
Oh God.
I mean, it's
3.5 hours is a lot.
That's why I say 2 to 10 is a good time slot. 15 minutes, it's not. Come on, man. Let's be reasonable here.
I think you can get it. I think you can get it done in an hour and a half with advertising. But a lot of this, they need the advertising dollars too. They don't need it, but they want them. So you have to fit so many commercials and all this other stuff. Plus, they present the songs and stuff.
Yes, they have. Of course, it's a glamorous night for Hollywood. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean what it used to mean. Hollywood doesn't mean what it used to mean.
Because Hollywood needs more glamour to shine down on themselves.
Well, I mean, I don't agree with actors who are paid millions up there giving political agendas. I don't agree with that, regardless of what side they fall on.
That's the thing that I don't want. This isn't a personal attack, so don't get this wrong. You can't say that you want them to go up and celebrate and let them say whatever they want, and then immediately say, "I don't want to hear what they have to say about stuff politically."
Well, I don't.
You can't say that though, because that's exactly what they're given the opportunity.
Hold on, and I get that, but it's not. I want them to go up and accept the award that they've been given for the wonderful achievement. I mean, there is no better achievement in all of entertainment than the Oscars. They're just not. So, I mean, this whole idea about 15 minutes. No, come on, man. It's just. Well, I thought you were joking this whole time.
I mean, 15's hyperbolic, but I understand where he's going. You know what I mean? The biggest thing is that we all agree they can cut it down.
They can.
Of course. Yeah.
3.5. God damn. You know, it's wild, man.
Anyway,
long time.
Let's go on with the one more column here.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do best costume design. It went to Frankenstein for the third Oscar. Good for Frankenstein.
Sinners would have been acceptable.
This is a tough one. I don't know how you distinguish any of them, actually.
I just thought Frankenstein looked cool.
I picked Hamnet here, so
yeah. I picked Avatar. I don't know why, because it's not real costume.
I even made the comment when we were going over our picks. It's like you picked.
We did talk about that.
CGI.
Yeah, I should have done that. That was a bad.
Somebody drew a nice costume here.
And then best original song. Chris is happy about this one. Golden from K-pop.
Yes, thank God. You know, actually, who's more happy than any of us? My wife, because these girls that sing Golden, they've only been able to perform Golden like on all their the things they've appeared on, because that's all anyone wants to hear. So maybe now they have this award, they'll let them play something else, which it'd be interesting to hear them sing something.
I would have been absolutely amazed if Golden didn't win this.
There was a chance I was
Yeah.
thinking as they were presenting that it wasn't going to go to Golden.
Well, I mean, so okay, the only thing working as Golden is it doesn't look cinematic because it's just animation, right? And like the clip they played, at least on our feed, was kind of choppy looking, so it looks really cruddy compared to everything else that they were showing, like they were like showing at the same time as it. But I mean, it just fits the movie. It's a great song. It's catchy, and it's literally what the movie is about underneath.
Well,
it's the subject matter.
Everything you just said also fits the Sinners song.
So, except for the fact that it's catchy
and the massive popularity.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I mean, again, it's probably it doesn't.
Well, I think this is the one category that popularity does matter.
One was released on Netflix. One was a pay theatrical. So
no, that's not it. I don't mean anything about the film. I mean the song itself.
Yeah, I mean
one of those things is a global smash.
Sure,
hit.
No, I don't.
Did Wicked win best song?
I actually don't remember that.
So and like that makes that's kind of the point. Like it was such a big deal of a song that it makes sense that it wins.
But the one that the ones that it beat, none of them were streaming stuff. So it's a tough comparison. I understand that. I'm just saying the only one I thought could have won was the Sinners song.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying it would.
Just remember,
it
was released theatrically.
Yeah, but animated features it's a streaming feature as well. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's like what does that matter? I think is kind of the big question.
Well, I don't. I mean, if you're going on like popularity, then
of the song, yeah,
it's hard to go on like you say one category of popularity, but then
I think
other category like popularity on another category doesn't matter. It's weird.
But it does for the music.
Song popularity should factor in, right? Because
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying the only one that could have won was Sinners.
I agree with that. Yeah,
I think Sinners was robbed tonight of a lot of. I think what Coogler did with Sinners was not represented in the awards. That much I will say. I thought Sinners was an excellent film.
I have a question. Did you pick a lot of Sinners on your list?
I did, of course. I mean, did you see Sinners?
No, I mean,
come on. Man.
So listen, I'm on record saying I didn't think Sinners was
you are
big as
you definitely are
as everyone has
all right
agreed it has been for a long time. And I know I'm the outlier on that. It is a great movie. I don't think it's as big as what people have been riding it, but it's fine.
Let's look at best editing, one battle after another, which again is one I don't agree with. I think F1 should have been considered.
Yeah, F1 was one of my considerations.
Yes.
Yep.
It should have been. I mean, I could even see
F1 was a seamlessly good movie for what it's.
Actually, I don't think I could have seen Sinners win this with editing, but F1 definitely could have been a serious contender there.
Yeah.
Best cinematography went to
Sinners.
I had Train Dreams for that one.
Train Dreams was my heart choice that I didn't make, so
I have to stop voting with my heart.
Well, here's the thing. Good on you for it because if I would have went with my heart, I would have gone that way.
Well, if I'd have gone with my heart, I'd be seeing like 14 or 15 of these because there's several. There's at least 5 that I knew I wasn't going to win, but I chose anyway. It's like I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop believing in Hollywood.
You don't have a championship mentality.
Instead, you gotta think like a champion, right?
Sure, I gotta stop believing in Hollywood. And tonight was a huge indication of that. I mean, Jesus,
you gotta stop believing in Hollywood and start believing Hollywood. Is kind of where you're going.
Sure.
I don't know if that equates to the same kind of thing either. I'm gonna be honest.
Best animated feature. There was really only one choice for this. And it was K-pop.
Yep.
We were afraid. Not afraid. We thought it could have been Zootopia.
I think it would have been a travesty if it was.
We all agree on that too, but
or worse, Elio. Or
there was no way Elio was winning.
I can't say anything about like Arco. Never seen it.
Same. Yeah.
Maybe it's great. I don't know.
No, K-pop is definitely deserving of those 2 awards. But what we're moving on to? Best documentary feature. I've actually seen The Night Neighbor on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was the only one I saw, so that was what I get.
Yeah, that was one that was all body cam footage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was very interesting, but it's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, then you should check that out. It's very good.
We all got
very
that
well
one, didn't
done.
No, wait. What was it?
The Perfect Neighbor.
No.
That's not what.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Nobody
against Putin.
The Putin. I circled The Perfect Neighbor. I don't know why I did that. But it's on my X, so I didn't tally.
Okay, got you.
Sorry, that was the Putin one. I'm so sorry. Putin one.
It was Mr. Nobody against Putin. It was about that school teacher that went against the new curriculum that Russia put out.
What do you think happened to the school teacher?
I think he was on stage.
He doesn't live there anymore.
Yeah, he's probably not welcome there.
All right. Let's best international feature.
This was a good category for us because we were split on it.
We were. I
Sentimental
went Secret
Value
Agent,
took it.
but they went Secret Agent, and they got it.
Got that dub.
No,
I really wanted Secret Agents to do something. I like the actor, and I've seen him in something before. I like the premise. I didn't know anything about Sentimental Value though, so that was just a rough
honestly,
guess for me.
this one was a guess for me. So yeah.
Best original screenplay, Sinners.
Yep.
Very
Sinners,
happy
yep.
that it went to Sinners. It
Yeah.
deserves that, I
Yeah.
think. And that's a huge recognition.
No surprise there from any of us.
No, I don't think so. But all right, before we go on to the last column,
Oh, yeah,
what else? Things
yeah.
we liked, things we didn't like.
About the picks, about the Oscars, like what
Oscars in general, the presentation of the thing.
So I think that I think something I liked about this was the fact that there wasn't a clean sweep of one thing, because it isn't surprising to us when one year it all leans towards something. I think last year Nora got a lot of stuff, and which doesn't mean that these movies don't deserve that, but sometimes it feels like they don't. Last year isn't one of those cases, but I'm just glad to see that it wasn't all one battle after another, and it wasn't all Sinners.
Yeah, it's weird because like one battle after another, and you guys will find out here in a minute if you haven't already seen, takes a few of the bigger things, but like when you look at the numbers, Sinners is kind of close.
Yes,
and
yeah.
it's pretty equal representation there, which is it's kind of nice.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So that's something I liked. It seemed like there was, and I also like the fact that Hollywood didn't snub K-pop. Honestly, I think that's something that I want to shout out, because I think a couple of years ago, I don't think any.
I don't know.
I don't think the Netflix stuff would have been
Well,
as prevalent.
I mean, the one thing I'll say about it is that this adds to Netflix Oscars collection.
Yeah, well, because
They have multiple.
wasn't Roma the first big one, or
Roma was the very first
Yeah,
one that
so-
they won.
yeah? If K-pop comes out the year before Roma, I don't know if we even hear about it, like for the Oscar stuff. So
Yeah, but I mean, Roma was also like 7-8 years ago now, so it's not.
I know, but it's still. If K-pop wouldn't have won, we would have been upset. We wouldn't,
Sure.
but we wouldn't have been surprised.
True. Probably.
You know what I mean?
I would have been surprised.
I mean, surprised that they didn't give it to him, but not surprised that Hollywood didn't give it. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
the last thing I'll say about it, and we can move on if you want to, with K-pop, if it hadn't have won, and something else on this list would have had to win,
it had to be Zootopia.
the only thing I could make a case for would be Zootopia, and I think Zootopia is fine. Like, it's a fine movie. It made a ton of money, which congrats, but it's not anything like groundbreaking.
Okay, so let's kind of go off that. Last year, we all wanted Wild Robot to win.
Yep.
And it didn't. Flow won, which was a movie
Yeah.
we had never seen before.
I've seen it since, and it is fantastic.
Well, yeah, I don't doubt that, but like, again, it's like, the movie we think would and should and could, and the runner-up we thought would have been Inside Out 2. So like, out of Inside Out 2 and Wild Robot, that movie Flow won, and it's like, so this time it could have been, we think that K-pop or Zootopia should win, but then here comes the Wild Place of Dreams, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, one of these that we didn't see win. So it's still interesting that it went this way, and I'm still willing to shout out that I'm glad that it did, because
I'm happy that it did too.
Yeah. About things we didn't, I think I covered enough of what I didn't like about it. You know what I mean?
It really bothers me that in 10 years, old Hollywood is. I mean, the people in old Hollywood are just gone. Like, it's just people were looking aged. That's not a knock against them. It's just
It happens.
It's like all those people that I grew up with watching are like, those people are leaving.
Yeah.
And I wonder, because we don't have. There are no more Brad Pitts. There are no more Tom Cruises. There are no more movie stars. So like, once
Chalamet's trying to be the next Brad Pitt, but
Chalamet's fine. Chalamet's one of the few, and he's young. Michael B. Jordan, Chalamet, but like there are far fewer than there were in the '80s coming up when we were, because they were started in the '80s or early '90s. There just aren't anymore, because where we are, it's just we just don't have them anymore.
Yeah. So I think it's funny that you see these people in your case that you've watched act, they're starting to age out of roles and things like that. See, I equate it to sports because I'm a big sports guy. Like, I'm older than every starting quarterback in the NFL now, so like I can't say that well, that guy was around when I was young. Like,
Sure.
here's the thing: it's something that's happening to you now in in a way that you understand. But like, I've seen this rollover happen.
Yeah.
There'll be another round of people. There'll be somebody else great
Me
again.
and the wife just had a moment like this the other night watching Bones. The main characters.
Bones.
So the main characters, they mentioned their age,
Mhm.
and they mentioned like being 30, like 35 or 34, and like me and we're like, oh my god, we're older than them now. And
Yep.
when we watched the show originally, we were far younger than them.
Yep.
So it's like, oh my god,
Mhm.
we're at this point now.
Yep, it
Well, we
changes
just
things,
don't
man.
have those megastars anymore, and
Well,
that's the Well, that's what
we just
F1 showed
don't
us.
until we do.
Megastars.
Somebody will come back.
That's what F1 showed us, the power of the movie star. None of the other movies this year had. I mean, Netflix never has it.
I would argue Pedro Pascal is a current megastar.
Yeah, but he's part of that studio system. I'm talking about like the streaming versus the studio system.
I'm not
Pedro's-
having that argument
Well,
Why?
so the streamer
because
versus
that's not a
the
thing.
streamer versus studio
it's a
system.
thing.
I mean, they both can have megastars. They both will have megastars.
Well, but I mean, they don't.
you know, we got The Rock, we got John Cena, who's huge.
But fine. But they're in streaming films, but they didn't come up in that era. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
So,
I mean,
it feels like you're rewriting your
I think
here.
that soon we're gonna have.
No. My argument is, up until now, the box office has always dictated who gets big and who doesn't, who gets the chance and who
Okay.
doesn't. We're in the age now where that doesn't matter. That they're just going to keep being put in films, whether people watch those films or not.
Well,
That's what bothers me.
I mean,
ain't nothing I can do about it. So
yeah. I mean, I think there's a different kind of box office now, making people big. You know what I mean? If like there's correlation to watches and downloads, probably that has
Sure,
to be
and
who's
there
in
has to
stuff.
be, and I mean, Netflix is still a studio, so they have to adhere a little bit.
Well,
to
so
that,
like
but
I would argue John Cena probably comes from that crowd, because think about all the streaming stuff that John Cena was in, you know, compared to like the amount of actual feature films he's
yeah,
been
but I
in.
think he's been in like stuff. He started stuff in like 2004. Like that's
I don't think it was that long ago, dude.
he was definitely in stuff in like 2006.
So, but my point is, like, he's been in so many streaming items that he's probably more of a streaming star than he is a movie star right now. But he's making that jump at this point. But I think that you could probably point to the fact that he's got a big pull in the streaming crowd, which is going to get him work.
I mean,
I think they're the same thing.
I think
don't
they're very adjacent, but I don't.
No,
I agree
they're
with
not,
Grayson.
they're not the same at all. Not even close.
Okay, well, let's move on to the Oscar talk still.
Be it however you look at that argument. I mean, I just don't think so. But
What else we got?
see. All right, best adapted screenplay. One battle after another.
I went with my heart here, and I picked Train Dreams.
I had Begonia.
You know
wanted
what?
to win something.
Good for you guys. Go with the heart, because I was going to go with Begonia as well until I landed on One Battle, and because I don't underestimate Hollywood and what it's doing. So here we are.
No, and its ability to fillet itself. That's
Hey,
fine.
hey. GG9K.
GG. Best supporting actress. Congratulations to Amy Madigan in Weapons.
Really happy about that one.
Yeah, that's a not really a surprise either.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
Really happy about that.
That's one of the few categories that I even had to think about. Like I just saw like, oh, Amy Madigan, she was the best, and I just circled it. Best supporting actor went to Sean Penn.
Went to Sean Penn. Shawnee P.
So I rolled the dice and went for the other guy in that movie. I
Yeah.
went for Benicio just because.
Here's who I want, who I think should have won that. No, nothing again. I picked Sean Penn because he won everything else that he was in for this, but I wanted Delroy to win, honestly.
How many Oscars does Sean Penn have now?
Delroy Lindo?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
I think-
was he in?
He was in Sinners.
He was in Sinners,
Was in
wasn't he? I
Sinners.
forgot about
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, he was. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I like Delroy. He's been around a while.
Yeah, I
and
think
he's amazing.
I think for supporting actor, I don't think he was in that movie enough, because Sean Penn was one of the focuses of the movie because he was the villain,
of course,
and Delroy was very much a supporting side role in it. And I think there was so much screen time shared with so many different actors, and the movie wasn't long enough compared to what One Battle After Another had.
That's
for
Sean Penn's third Oscar.
He got the 3.
Oh yeah, that was
did.
the one I went for. The Kissing Booth star Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, that's Sean. So Sean Penn has an Oscar for Mystic River and for Milk.
I'll have to ask him how he feels about having 3 titles.
Yeah.
Also
See if
ask
we have,
him.
let him know we have that in common.
Also ask him how he likes you calling him Shawnee P.
Shawnee P. Hey,
Make
what
sure
up?
you ask him that first. Make sure you ask him the first.
He
I'm sure he'll
also
love it.
did not show up at the Oscars tonight,
He did.
so he did not.
Is there a reason, like a reason that we don't know about, or
He showed up at that. He probably just Probably a busy man, dude.
Just smoking cigarettes somewhere.
being Sean Penn. Where are we at? We're at Best Actor. We are best. Oh, that was Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
Happy
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
just casually.
Well, no, I mean,
Hey.
Oh yeah, brother.
He gave a hell of a speech.
Well, sure, he gave a hell of a speech. He did a hell of a performance. I thought because I knew Sinners was going to win more than 2 or 3 things, so I thought if they're going to spread it around, Timothée Chalamet should get this one. But
nope.
Now the discussion is going to be that Timothée Chalamet did win it because he said some stupid shit beforehand or something crazy, and I don't think that's it.
Out
Or
now,
Michael B. Jordan outgunned him playing 2 roles in the same movie.
I mean,
in a
sure.
movie where he shoots.
Well, I mean, now
I hate myself
the
for that.
conversation goes away.
Good.
Yeah, we do too. But now the conversation goes away with the Too Young to Win because I'm still pissed off about the Stars Born when they told Bradley Cooper he's young, you'll have another chance. It's like
he's not really doing much right now.
Well, but the point is like if he deserved the Oscar, he should have gotten the Oscar.
That's a good point. I like that.
You know,
I can't.
How could you argue with that? How can anyone argue with that?
Well, I mean, apparently,
that's why. Like, I don't know. It's just so now my young argument goes away. So now,
Buddy Mike ain't young.
well, he's younger.
He's 40, right?
He's 39.
39.
That's anything below 45. Still kind of.
God, he's 2 years old.
Hollywood ages.
He's only 2 years older than me. And he looks that much better than me. Jesus Christ!
Well, you know, he probably
He's clever and handsome. And
God dang it!
Fucking jacked.
Probably tall too.
Well,
Cool.
man who doesn't.
It's just fucking cool.
There's a man who doesn't drink any monsters. I'll tell you that
God
much.
damn.
He actually might. I don't know.
I bet he does.
I bet he does.
Just pounds them every day.
Yeah.
Best actress Jessie Buckley. Happy to say I got that one.
So this is where I rolled the dice trying to go for the 3P. But here's the thing, though. I didn't expect Sean Penn to win.
Yeah.
So we can't give out 2 3P. Like,
okay.
if I had that knowledge beforehand, I could
Okay.
reshift.
Okay.
But
That's fair enough.
I hadn't even considered Sean Penn to win that. So
I didn't either. But he was. I mean,
in that role in that movie, sure. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I also wasn't the biggest fan of that, but
Same.
I also knew it was going to clean house tonight. So
Yeah.
I mean, I hoped it wouldn't. I don't think it's good enough to. But best director. Speaking of, Paul
Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another.
Yeah, I chose Ryan Coogler. I thought he had a real shot at this one.
So I think Ryan Coogler would have been the only other one for that, right? Just because
or Hamnet.
Chloe Zhao. Yeah, I was gonna say, never mind. Chloe Zhao probably could have won too. Did Hamnet won?
Nothing.
Well,
only
Jessie
for
Buckley.
Jessie Buckley.
Well, so it's still Academy Award winning
Okay.
Hamnet, I guess. But
Good,
No,
good,
it's
good.
Academy Award winner Jessie Buckley.
well, I mean, it's still the movie though, isn't
Yeah.
it? But and then that brings us to the big award, the Best Picture, which surprise, surprise, One Battle After Another.
Which we all got.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly, I chose this.
Which we all got.
Well, that was one of the few times like I went against my heart. Well, if I was going with my heart, it would have been F1. But I mean,
I think if I would have had to go with my heart, it'd been Begonia. That or Train Dreams. But
Hamnet would have been my heart choice.
I
had
can't
been
believe
mine.
Begonia didn't win anything tonight. Nothing.
not a thing.
It's crazy to me.
Well, that's crazy, but it's even more crazy that Sean Penn now has 3.
Could it be?
That's the crazy part.
Well, let's talk about Begonia for a second, because I agree. I'm surprised. Is it because of how early in the year it came out? Do you think that's
No,
what really
no.
hurt it?
I don't think that matters for a movie like that.
Okay.
Sinners won a number of things. That was
It came out in March of last year. Literally a year ago.
That was way before Begonia did.
Really?
Begonia was in October.
Yeah.
What? Was that recent?
It was in the
Yes.
fall. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think it was February for some reason.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
I don't know how that. I don't really know how that sits, but I got to stop. I had a system this time, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to try something next year. Obviously, it's not working, so I'm going to try something again next year. But I'm going to try next year to not vote one thing with my heart, which breaks my heart because movies are what motivate. I mean, always. Since I saw Beauty and the Beast when I was 7, I told my dad I'm going to work in movies, and I did, and I do. So, and I have a very long IMDb list, but it's just I can't keep voting because like Hollywood doesn't care about the heart vote anymore. I guess.
I mean, I'm happy with.
I mean,
it.
they would if you had a vote. Your vote would count.
It's true.
true.
It would. It's true. I just some of these I don't know, man. It's some of these I look at that I'm like, how in the world did that movie win if it wasn't
Well, I
a fillet fest?
I
But
think that. I think that I'm not surprised on the things that won categories. I'm surprised at some of them not winning, You know what I mean? Like some of the ones that were swapped between Sinners and
We also had a
what's it
pretty
called?
good
One
idea
Battle.
this was coming. At least I did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I watched it clean up at other award shows.
Yep.
So so final tally. So I didn't watch the other award shows, so that's a major advantage I had. But I had 11. How many did you have, Chris? Like 400. Okay, great. How many did you have,
I had
Roger?
12.
Okay, so
I had 19 for the record.
So Chris, you whatever the formula is, you've
It's a
unlocked it.
bloodbath, man. Like, listen, like guys, it's not fun beating on you guys this hard. It doesn't even
God.
feel great.
His humble
It
is
just feels like the way it is right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping next time we it's a little closer, you know, and I think we'll all have a good time again because I had a good time talking about movies, doing the Oscar catch up, and talking about the Oscars with you guys.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was just disappointed by the whole presentation of the Oscars. It just didn't feel like the Oscars to me. It just
I think you still have the little kid dream of the Oscars used to be some big glitzy glamoury thing.
It used to.
In the last 4 or 5 years, man, every one of them's been like this.
Yeah. Agreed.
Well, I don't think they've been like this, but I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on what I didn't.
I mean,
like what made it not feel like Hollywood this year. But this is the first year I've been like,
well,
I don't think it didn't feel like Hollywood was celebrated this year.
I'll say this: this felt like every Oscar I've seen. But the thing is, I didn't start watching until the slap. That was my first Oscar.
Congrats!
And you told me it'll never be this exciting again.
Was I right? Have I been right so far?
So far,
yeah.
I cannot believe that. I still can't believe that happened.
And so, like, I mean, to me, this all feels like part of the course. You know, with where it's been ever since. You know what I mean? So
it's too long. It's too boring.
I think that another year's wrapped up officially for Hollywood at this point, and I think that we've already seen, you know, a couple of big stinkers and a couple of good ones, and that, you know, in a year we'll be shaking our fist,
run it back and do it again.
We'll be shaking our fist at Grayson because he let old Jim let him know about his Oscar picks, and he'll reign supreme.
No. I vote. I say I won't, but next I will vote with my heart next year. I know I will. I can't help it. It's just
we know you will.
It is what it is, man. I can't. I just don't think when it comes down to it, I don't think One Battle After Another was better than Sinners. I just don't, and I know you guys don't either. But even though we all voted for it to win Best Picture,
that's true.
But I don't think it was better than Sinners. I know, Roger, you don't. I don't think
my personal like does not have anything to do with it. What I circled on this.
I don't think that One Battle After Another is better than Sinners, but I also don't think Sinners was the best movie of the year. Personally,
I don't either. I thought Hamnet may have been, but
yeah, if I had to put these on
Train
a list,
Dreams came out of nowhere.
Next year's going to be real easy. But Jackass 5 is coming.
I mean, you know,
Jackass 5 is coming.
Academy Award nominated Jackass
5. Hold on. There is a world where they could get an Oscar nom.
Oh, I know.
For what though?
Editing,
sound design.
Oh, editing, sound design, maybe. Yeah. I can see that.
Get wild. Production, costume.
Yeah.
Like it's unlikely, but it's plausible.
Hey, it's not a 0%.
It's right.
Or this time next year, we could be talking about Mortal Kombat getting costumes, hair and makeup.
I'm still waiting for the Sonic the Hedgehog Oscars to roll back in.
Nope, never gonna happen. But
should have.
I mean, we'll get to have Chris Pratt take it for Best Animated, so it'll be all right.
I hope he doesn't. No, they won't win. Mario didn't win Best Animated. So why would this one win?
Here's the thing, because that movie stunk, really.
Yeah, everyone's great.
The movie's pretty bad.
Hold on. In the track record, what makes you think the one that's coming in 2 weeks or 3 weeks is going to be any different?
What makes you think that I think it's different?
Well, I
think it's
going to be
on
the same page. He's
I
the
think
one saying it's going to win.
Yeah.
I think you missed his joke.
Fine. The Chris Pratt thing.
Listen,
yes.
They'll just laugh all the way to 1.35 billion, and
well,
oh no, we didn't get an Oscar nom again. Oh no, we funded 5 studios with the profit. Oh dear.
Sure.
It's actually not inaccurate.
That's the company that I work for.
Oh God.
I'm just saying.
What about me?
We'll see. This coming year was it how many superhero movies do we have in 2025?
Not much. Not many. I think 3 or 4. Well, okay, Marvel movies 3 or 4. Total superhero movies we had like 6 because we also had a couple DC ones come out.
What are we in 2025? I mean, this past year.
Oh,
yeah. Superman came out.
Nothing, which got no buzz at all. Not that I'm thinking should have, but
yeah.
Superman was good. I like Superman.
Superman was fine, I guess.
That's kind of how I see it. It was fine. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. You know. It's all right.
I've watched that a couple times since, and like it's fine.
I mean, we could be talking about a big Marvel film here for the next Oscars because we've got Doomsday coming out.
Got Spider-Man, bro. You know it's gonna be better.
I got Doomsday coming out, so it's possible.
Well, there's a lot of good stuff this year. We'll see.
Yeah. Best casting might go to Doomsday because it's got all of the original cast back, and people go crazy.
Thank
for
you.
that,
Finally, a good choice.
Jackass 5.
Best casting.
Best casting.
Best ensemble cast.
Steve-O and Bam back together.
Yeah.
Causes an uproar.
Well, if you watch the Oscars, let us know what you think. Put a message below the video. Tell us how you feel.
Let us know how many you got right.
Yes.
We use the Vanity Fair list,
Yeah.
so write down it.
Let us know your basic thoughts on the presentation. This is the first year I'm like, I'm kind of out on it, but maybe it's just a sign of my the goodness in me dying. I don't know.
Or maybe old man. You are 40, dog.
Don't tell people how old I am. Jesus.
Old man yells at cloud.
Old man yells at clouds, which I tend to do quite a bit, but Mr. 15 minutes over there, geez Louise.
Hey. It would be you'd be so much happier.
And now
this episode would have been filmed 3 hours ago.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong about that, but the absolute. If it started at 8, I'd be over 9:30. It's the shortest I could see it going now. But that's like, I wonder how much spots are these days, like the commercials.
Well, it goes by viewership standards. It's 1/3 the viewership of weekly football, so it can't be any more than what the NFL pays for advertising every week.
I bet it is though.
Or I wonder if there's a version of this one year where they list all the winners so anyone can see it at starting at 8:00 with the show, and then just if you want to watch the show you can, you don't have to. But I wonder how that would do. Just probably not good, but
not for them.
I would love to actually look at the viewership between the Oscars and the older 10 or 15 years ago, like the VMAs.
I'm sure they have numbers
from MTV.
Yeah,
I'd love to see how that works out.
Or the video game awards.
Yeah, no, because those are never chart. So
yeah. Okay, well, boys, one more year went by. Another year in movies. We got to see the awards.
Yep. Congrats, Chris, on your victory, sir.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Congrats, Chris.
Thank you.
Wow,
I said congrats. I was,
it didn't feel very.
It didn't feel nice.
It didn't
feel genuine.
No, it didn't.
It
didn't. Wow.
Bring us home.
Congratulations to Chris. He won again. This is his 3rd year winning this thing. Well, 2nd year.
Third. Well, on this show, it's twice. On a previous endeavor, he also won that one too,
which may or may not have happened ever.
That's like coming in as
has been scrubbed from history.
That's like coming in as the WCW champion in the WWE and then winning the next 2 anyway. You know
Chris, if your head was any bigger, it'd be upstairs.
Y'all keep talking about it.
It's a pretty big head too, though.
It's a large noggin.
It's a big melon.
What's that? I have a tiny head. What's that? What's Chris Farley?
I got a big head. Oh, I was thinking about the animated. I got a big head and little arms. Funniest trailer ever.
That's that's
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah.
T-Rex. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, guys, fellas, for joining us. Thank you for all who listened to the 98th Academy Awards wrap up, 2026. That does it for us on this episode of Post Credits Podcast, a show where we are lucky enough to talk about movies with you. If you listen to this episode on an audio-only service such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Podbean, feel free to head over to YouTube and see us there. Also, turn us on while you're doing work, while you're searching the web, whatever it is you people do, whatever it is. Like and subscribe, smash both those buttons. Thank you for joining us and hanging out with Grayson, Roger, and Chris. And we will see you next week for regularly scheduled programming. Only one show instead of thrice.
Maybe there'll be 3 shows.
Maybe.
Why do you look at me with such dead eyes, both of you?
Because it makes you uncomfortable.
It does, very much.